Hello and welcome to my newest YouTube video. This is me filling out the inside of my PAX wardrobes. If you haven't seen this hack, please do check my channel where I show how I built this myself using a 100, 50 and 100. I've had such an amazing response to it. As you can see, it's now, that won't even shut because it's bulging out with stuff inside. So I've just uploaded a video for this one. If you haven't watched it, please do go and check it out for this long one, how I styled the inside. And I'm now about to style out the inside of this one. I'm going to be adding lighting, different sorts of drawers and all sorts. But before we carry on, please hit the subscribe button because I have a weekly video that goes up every Thursday, which will be a DIY hack, lots of IKEA ones. If you haven't seen my channel before, please do check out my other PAX and IKEA hacks. I've just completed one in my hallway using 50cm PAXes and a TV stand and a workbench, so please do check that out. I've also done my hugely popular Billy bookcase hack, which I love. I'm about to do the other side of the fireplace, so please do follow along on my channel so you see that. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. Let's get on. So this is my 100cm. I've got two of these. As you can see, I've got a chest of drawers here, which I'm getting rid of because I want to put it all in here. And I've got a new bed coming. I'm doing a review, bought a bed. So do subscribe so you see that because they are so cheap. But I'm going to do a review on it and it's got huge storage for all my bags. So this is the current state. So when I built it, I originally just put in one of these shelves on the top. I put a simple rail in just to hang stuff, and I hang jumpers, blouses, short stuff on this side. Then I've got a big gap, a glass shelf, which at the time was very extravagant. This is just another white one. Then the other day I went to Bargain Corner and I picked one of these up. I paid £7. It's got a slight dent at the back, which I think is a fantastic price. Always check Bargain Corner because there's loads of, if you need end panels and stuff and extra shelves, there's loads of these that fit, and it's very easy to buy packs of the little fixing, so always check it out. Then I have one of these glass drawers. Now I have noticed with the lighting I'm going to put in, you can put them in the drawer, so if you get the solid fronted one, just clips on, so as you open the drawer it lights up. But I bought these now, so I'm going to carry on with it. So I'm also going to use the little bungs you put either side to make it look a little more fitted. So the lighting's going to make a huge difference because I've done it on this one and it really does. So I'll show you how I put that up, and it's the retrofit battery powered, which is what I wanted. So just AA batteries, I can just change them. They do other sorts, which I'll also link when I do the lighting, that are hardwired, that had I have done it when I built the thing, I could have put them in. But if you're starting from scratch, you could do that. So I'm going to first of all clear everything off and then we'll get started. Okay, so I've cleared it out. I'm just about to give it a good hoover, using the dust that collected under there. Right, so that's my top shelf and that's the bare bones of it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to use something that I bought for up there. So it's called a scub. That's the size of it, and it's designed to fit a top shelf. So I thought it'd be really handy to actually put in lots of odds and bits and whatever. But anyway, I'm going to put that at the top. I didn't get two because my other wardrobe, I'm actually going to take the shelf off and raise it up. So let me put this together, and I think that's going to be really handy because it's quite high up. To get things at the back, it's really difficult, and this isn't even the higher of the wardrobes. These are the 2-meter ones. So let's get building. Okay, didn't really have to build it, put together. I've got 2 bits on the outside which hold it, but it's really, really big. So that's great. All I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to put it up in the top of the wardrobe and get it all set up before I fill it up. But yes, well, I think this was, I put the price on the screen, but it's certainly going to make it super easy to get stuff. We've got 2 hands to put it on that top shelf. So yeah, let me get it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my pole here because that's the perfect height. And then what I'm going to do, the way I like to measure things out, this might seem a little bit strange, but if I know I'm going to put something on here, like that, and I'm going to put something slightly longer as well. There we go. Right, so that's the height. Okay, so now I'm going to get on with doing the shelves. So these are the ones you have to put on the bottom because of where the bracket is for the door. So I'm going to move this down. I think I'm going to move it down as low as I can because I'm really hoping I've got 2 of these to build. Not a great job, I've got to be honest. I don't really enjoy building them, but I can. So if I move that down, I'm going to try and get 2 more in. So I've got 4 there, and that will mean in my other cupboard I can do something completely different. I need a trip to IKEA, but as long as I get my meatballs. So I'm going to set about building the drawers. Okay, so I've got 2 shelves in now, 2, and I've just actually moved this shelf down 1 because I hadn't factored in I needed a gap to be able to put the light on, and it was touching the top, so that wouldn't work. So I had to come down 1, so I've put the pole down 1, and I'm going to move this top shelf down 1. So next I'm going to build the next shelf to put there. Then I've also got a pull-out tray and a glass shelf. So I'm going to build it all, and then I'll show you what it all looks like, and I think it's all going to fit. Okay, we are in. So I've got the 3 in. Now I'm going to put up my pull-out tray. It's getting quite tight on the sizing, but those 3 are in. I am just going to show you the underside of one of the drawers so you can see about this fiddly bit that we have. So you'll get this little white plasticky bit, and it goes in the hole there. And if you didn't have it, if you look, this pops up. So you just have to do that, and it stops it lifting. It does come as well with this silver bit as well, which can go on there. Sorry, can go on there, but I don't use those. I find that there is fully locked in, slides down there, and it's done. So there we go. So we've got mesh at the bottom because you can't put a normal because of these. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to build, I don't need to build it, just put the bracket on, and let's see if I can fit it in within a glass shelf. Okay, I gave up. I've had a bit of a change of heart. I started to put the pull-out tray in, and it was going to make it too high because I had to pull the rail down. So I've just literally put the glass one on top, but that's fine because I'm going to use the tray on the other one. I'm going to buy the trouser thing and use the tray thing, so that's fine. So I didn't want it to be wedged. So these are quite long tops, and as you can see, there's plenty of space. I love it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to start putting in the little bungs that really do transform and make it look a lot more un-IKEA. Not that there's anything wrong with IKEA, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put everything in it, and then I'll show you. So we've nearly finished, and it's really, really hot. Morning. I'm actually not sure what point I left that yesterday, but it's the following day, and I've had a delivery from Amazon, so I was waiting for some batteries to put in the lighting I'm about to put up. I'm really happy with the height of everything. Glad that I did move that down a bit because it was a bit wedged, and I've decided I'm actually going to put my light here, sort of really light all this up. Shelves are in. I've started to put my clothes in. The good thing of having a big old clear out is I've got massive gaps. I'm not loving the fact you see my pants and underwear. So with that in mind, I have some of this window film stuff. Had I thought about it, I would have got a solid front, because I just don't, it's not working for me. So I'm going to put this on the front to frost it. I had this anyway, I think it was like £6, and more batteries to put in the lights. So I'm very glad that I got all of these in, and the next job I'm going to do is I'm going to put the film on the front of here to frost it a little bit, and then I'm going to start putting the lights. I'll show you the lights. So let's get on, and actually really like it. So I'm going to put the next one on. All right, so I'm putting it on. I did have it on the outside. I've decided I want it on the inside because I'm going to bash it left It is a absolute faff to get it off the plastic, but once you've got it off, I'll show you how easy it is on the next one. Okay, I'm going to put this one on. Once you've managed to peel it off, it's very difficult. I'd recommend using tweezers on the ends just to prise it apart, and then let me just move my clothes out the way a bit. Right, so on the inside, I'm just using a wet tissue. I'm just slightly wetting it, like so. There we go. And then with the shiny side, this is the bit you stick down, so that. Then, now when it's first on, you can move it about quite easily, like this, so you can get it right down the end again. Alright, then with a card, I'm using a Harrods card. I literally found this in a bag. I think they gave it to me when I went once. Right, and literally just get the air bubbles. All done. I thought one looked odd, so I did all three, so that's a bit better. In hindsight, I think I would have just bought the plain white drawers. I thought I could possibly add a strip of wood across the top, but then I don't need to, so there we go. That is the drawers. Now I'm going to get on with the lighting. Now I'm going to put it here so it really lights up this area, and the lights I bought are called Stotter. There's a couple of different sorts of lights you can get. I'll insert here. When you're building it from scratch, these are mains powers, you can wire them in. I can't do that because obviously everything is sealed off, so I got these battery powered ones. They come with these two little clips that you just attach these onto the top, and then this basically clips on like that. Works with 2 AA's. Let me just check that, because the other one was 2 AA's. No, it's 4 AA's on the bigger one, so it's 2 on the one I put on the 50 centimetre and 4 on this one. And there's a little sensor you can see here, so when the doors open, it comes on, so it's really good. So I'm going to get that up, and let's see how much it lights up this very dark cupboard, because it's very dark. So it'd be good if it lights up all of this, right? I'm going to put it right up there. I'll show you when I've done it. I am finished. I'm going to show you what I did. So happy with how it looks. So let's have a little look. So here we are. We've got the big shelf at the top. That's superb. Recommend these. They're really good for storing loads of stuff. Fits in there perfectly. So if you've got stuff you're not going to use all the time, really good use of that space. I put my lighting on there. Really lights it up. I'm glad I didn't put it on the top. And then down here, I put the frosting on the front of the drawers because I did already have one of these drawers. I bought 2 more to match. Wish I'd have bought the white fronted ones, quite honestly. At the bottom, I've got the pull-out tray. So my drawers are half empty. I've got so much space, it's crazy. I love my new hangers. I have switched over. I used to have wooden ones. My husband's now had all those, even though there is one random wooden one. These are the non-slip ones. I'll link them below. I've got another 2 packs coming to do this final wardrobe, because this is going to tackle trouser storage, plus I've got the pull-out tray. So do check out my channel in a little while. If you're watching this, this might well be up, but if you haven't watched my 50 centimetre one, look at that. And then I'm going to do this one slightly different. Again, just different options, but super pleased with this. All my bags are going to be going under my new bed, a new review coming, because I'm going to be getting rid of this out of the way, which is great, because I'm going to have so much storage. All my clothes and everything is going to be in here. Amazing. So I hope you found that useful and interesting. Please do hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you on the next video.